Warpugs, the Discord for the 128th Steel Legion Warpug Regiment, is a wondrous place where we exchange thoughts, ideas, you make recommendations for me to check out, and every so often, we exchange pictures of pets. In this vein, I thought I'd show off one of the pets that we have up there. And I hope that you guys enjoy this as much as I do, because I think it's very much worth seeing. So, with that being said, here's the first pet that I have chosen. This is Fluffy. You have 5 seconds to live. Today, Warpugs, we're going to be checking out the next stage in the epic arc. Well, the epic musical anime. I'm an idiot. You guys know this. We're going to be checking out the next in the playlist that I have been going through. And this is made by looks like Mircsy, spelled oh my god, M-I-R-C-S-Y. And this is Open Arms. And I can't speak English, and that's okay. Warpugs, this has been a series that has been, simply put, amazing. I have enjoyed the music, and the animators for this really have gone way over the line in terms of just matching the mood with the song so perfectly. You're getting emotional payoffs in this that you wouldn't get from, you know, a lot of modern made Hollywood movies. Well, and that's kind of a bad way to say it, but honestly, the emotional payoffs in this are impressive. The audio-visual experience is great. If you haven't seen all of this, just check the link, just check the playlist that this belongs to, and start over from the beginning. I highly recommend this to anyone, regardless if you like any genre music that you like, any art style that you like. This is going to have appeal for everyone. So we're going to get started with this. Mircy's version of Open Arms, and this should pick up right after they sighted land. This is, of course, about Odysseus in the oh my god, the Odyssey. Anyway, I will eventually stop being a moron, but until then, it is just what it is, Warpugs. Let's get into it. So the animation of this was done by Mircsy.
You can relax, my friend. Huh? I can tell you're getting nervous, so do yourself a service and try to relax, my friend. And find polities. Think of all that we have been through. We'll survive what we get into. I know that you're tired of the war and bloodshed. Tell me, is this how we're supposed to live? Look at how you grip your sword, enough said. Why should we take when we could give? You can show a person that you trust them when you stop and lower your guard. Here we have a chance for some adjustment. Give it a try, it's not that hard. I'm telling you, this life is amazing when you greet it with open arms. Whatever we face, we'll be fine if we're leading from the heart. No matter the place, we can light up the world. Here's how to start. Greet the world with open arms. Greet the world with open arms. Stay back, my friend.
Oh boy.
Greet the world with open arms.
Too much suspicion.
We're only here for food. 600 friends are waiting for us to show our faces. Stay back, I'm warning you. If we don't get back safely, my men will turn this place into blazes. See? This life is amazing when you greet it with open arms. Whatever we face, we'll be fine if we're leading from the heart. No matter
I'm waiting for this to turn bad.
we can light up the world. Here's how to start. Greet the world with open arms. Greet the world with open arms. My friend, I wish that I could say that I agree, but look at the way this fruit is glowing and filled with glowing seeds.
Oh, that's bad.
It took me a while to notice just what kind of fruit they eat. It's a lotus, it controls your mind and never lets you that's what we'd get with open arms. Lotus eaters, I'd like to show my friend that kindness is brave. Could you tell me where there's other food to eat? A cave! You're saying there's a cave where we could feast. And where do we sail to find this food-filled cave? East. Thank you. This life is amazing.
I am really concerned.
Greet it with open arms. I see in your face there's so much guilt inside your heart. So why not replace it and light up the world? Here's how to start. Greet the world with open arms. Greet the world with open arms. Greet the world with open arms. You can relax, my friend.
Flash warning. Huh. So, this shows a lot of parallels. There's a lot of back and forth between the two of them. And they both have valid points, and that's where the hang-up is for all of this. Odysseus and this other person, I cannot pronounce the name to save my life. But the two of them have very different views of how the world works. Odysseus is tarnished by years of war and not being able to trust people, and just having in general a violent past. He knows how dark the world can be. He knows how cruel the world can be. And it has affected him in a very direct way. This other figure, on the other hand, while still... Now, granted, he would have had to have seen some of the same things. He would have had to have seen at least the same things that Odysseus had, if maybe less, maybe more, but it hasn't affected him nearly as deeply. Maybe it's hopeful optimism, maybe it's something else. But the experience that Odysseus has throughout the court, and I'm just using the musical for this. I'm just using the musical so far for this. It has, for Odysseus, it tarnished him. It made him suspicious, paranoid, when dealing with outsiders to his own collective. This person, on the other hand, is much more open towards, seeing what, opportunities there are in the world. Odysseus wants to corral and protect. This person wants to, have outreach. Now, both of these perspectives are correct. Both of them are wrong. Both of them have their positives and their negatives. Odysseus is so closed off, he can't see that these small creatures here are actually attempting to help them. In fact, he faces them with open hostility at first. And he is proven wrong when they're willing to try to help him, irregardless of his hostility. And his counterpart here was about to eat something that would literally poison him, because he didn't stop to check to make sure that what he was getting from these people who were completely different than him were giving him. He didn't stop to check if it was safe or not. And if he had eaten this, it would have harmed him. So there's two perspectives at war here. There's well, not really at war, but at conflict here. And both of them are right, both of them are wrong. Odysseus speaks to more of our, I'm guessing, more tribal ancestry, like our tribal selves from way back in the day. Odysseus, his need to protect his desire to protect his men, even with the threat of violence is, because he's simply put, after everything he's been through, cannot bring himself to let his guard down. He can't bring himself to be without a sword. And this has massive drawbacks. When it comes to letting people in and trusting others. This man, on the other hand, has no problem trusting others. But the problem with that is he can't tell at first. He can't tell what's good or bad for him. Like I said, both have good sides, both have bad, but the differences between the two of them are so well illustrated here. And the foil for this is, of course, these small creatures here. They openly are sharing their food, even though to Odysseus and his man there, it would be toxic. It would be a problem. But they also have no problem showing them where they could get other sources of food when they find out that. So Odysseus' suspicions of them, all his suspicions of them as, outsiders, as a danger to his men and himself, are unfounded. But, and the same token, he did have a reason to be concerned, because the food that they were offering would have harmed him and his men. Well, it's very well done. There is a lot to unpack with this story, and these two in particular. It remains. I can't wait to see the next few episodes of this, just to see where this goes to, where this goes to, where this is going to lead. If that cave is dangerous, because I got a feeling what's in that cave, and I'm not sure. But I would like to see how the relationship between this person and Odysseus transforms. Because it's... I was always told, don't be so open-minded don't be so open-minded your brain falls out. And do not be so closed off you can't feel anymore. And these two are those ends of the spectrum. Odysseus can't see the good in anyone. And he sees the good in everyone, in every situation. So I can't wait to see how this relationship develops, because it's obvious they both respect each other. It's obvious they both care for each other as compatriots and friends. It's going to, in the long run, be the one thing in here so far that I'm looking to see the most out of. But anyhow, did you ever think you'd be listening to me jabber on about stuff like this? I'm an idiot. Pure and simple. Warpugs. The artwork in this was far more developed. I did like it. There's so much to be said. But each stage in this has been so well thought out. The music is just amazing. The artwork is amazing. I have no complaints. 10 out of 10 would watch again. Warpugs, I'm going to head out from here. Check the links in the description below. And there, you're going to find all of my links for Patreon, for the new home wish list, and check the links in the description below for Mircsy's links. Because quite simply put, go there to subscribe, because subscribe to Gigi, subscribe to Wolfie the Witch, because every single one of these has been amazing, and I can't wait to see what other things we'll be able to take a look at from them. I can see now the next on this list is Warrior of the Mind with Wolfie of the Witch, providing the storyboard here, and then another thing from Mircsy, and I can't pronounce Greek names, but Polythymus. I'm so terrible at that. I'm gonna head out of here. I hope you guys have a great night, and I'll catch you next time.